What's up, this is Squad 2448, we're following Signature Sound Team modding video. Today we'll be building a Ford F750 single cab dump truck here in Giants Editor. I will be basing it off of the 2017 Ford F650 crew cab service truck. Big shout out goes to Super Duty Modding for sending me this single cab. I've partnered up with him to make some pretty cool mods. Up first we'll be lowering the single cab into place, and by basing it off of the F650, we'll be able to use the original lights, which will be a lot easier for us. Now, I will be making two versions of this truck, one that will hold grain and then another one that will have a working dump bed for all of the different landscaping things, putting things in the back of the dump bed such as trees. Up first we'll be selecting this F650 cab and lowering it into place. As you guys can see, we do have a front axle and we do have a whole suspension and frame, which is going to be pretty helpful for us. We'll be lowering this down, and I'm very excited to be building this single cab F750. This should be pretty cool. We'll be lowering this just a little bit, and I think I might kind of readjust the height of the cab just a little bit, but that looks to be good right about there. So up next we'll kind of be deleting the visuals and a few other things since we will no longer be needing them. So as you guys can see, we will actually be removing those. I will have to rescript the beacon lights to a different scripting, but that will be no problem. Up next, we'll be working here on lowering the dump bed now into place. Now both of us did work on this bed. We actually removed the hydraulic arm that was over here. We'll be putting the hydraulic underneath the bed, which means this will be able to go right up against the cab of the truck, which will look a little bit nicer than how we had it before. So next up, we'll select this and we'll be lowering this down into place. But I would like to thank all of you guys for the continued support here on the daily videos. You guys are awesome with all of the positive feedback, and it does mean a lot to me. You guys can see I am just going to back this up and move it over just like that. So that looks pretty good over there. Now it looks like the dump bed is a bit wider than what I really want it to be. We want it so that you could see the mirrors and a little bit easier. So up next, we do want to see which one it is. It looks like that one might be good there. This one, yeah, so this one we do want to lower just a little bit to 0.9. Yeah, that looks to be perfect. We'll copy this one and we'll be putting it to that one. So you guys can see I did make it just a hair not as wide, so I think that that's going to be a little bit easier for us. You guys can see it is actually a pretty long dump bed, which is going to be okay, and it looks like we will have to raise the dump bed just a little bit. So it looks like we actually have to raise it all the way over here. Wow, that is quite a lot, and I think I will be raising the cab like I was saying. So like I was saying, guys, let's kind of select back over here to the cab, and we'll just be raising it up that way. Yeah, I think that that will look a little bit nicer. So that looks to be perfect, and we'll just have to kind of come over here and raise up all of the lights. So as you guys can see, we did that. I will be readjusting all of those lights. But up next, let's kind of come over here to the back and let's move these back wheels forward. So let's kind of work on this one. Looks like this one will be perfect. And whoa, looks like we will have to shrink the bed also, just because that won't be too realistic having it like that. So this one looks to be perfect. We'll be copying and pasting this on the other one. Now, you guys showed a ton of support on the F550 one. I really do appreciate all of it. And this is a ton of fun showing you guys like the behind the scenes of building this. So this one we do have to shrink this way also, and whoa, we have to copy this one and paste it there. So a little mistake there, but that should be good. So yeah, I think that that will be a little bit, yeah, that should look a bit nicer also. So you guys can see here it is. That looks to be nice. Now the frame of it we will have to readjust. Yeah, so I think next up we'll kind of have to add to the frame also. So let's take a look at that. It looks like, let's select this frame. We do need to make it a bit longer, and I think, yeah, making it longer will definitely work. So next up, we'll kind of come over here to the truck, and we'll just kind of take a look for the frame. Looks like those are frame bolts, and it must be one of these. So here we go. So here it is. I think we'll just put this to 8. Now 8 is a little bit longer. We'll kind of center the front, and then we'll just reposition the back. Like we're saying, guys, I think the dump bed, yeah, oh yeah, that's perfect length now. And then these wheels, let's see how far. Whoa, these wheels do come back quite a bit. So I think up next we'll kind of be selecting these wheels, and sometimes this is like a back and forth doing it. But like I was saying, guys, I will be scripting this truck to have the working dump bed, and then I will have another version that will not have the working dump bed, just so that we could put things in the back. And I think that will be a pretty cool thing. Up next, we'll be selecting these bolts, and I think we'll just kind of come over here, frame bolts, and we'll put this to 8. As you guys can see, we got that all done there scaling wise. We just got to kind of move this back just a little bit. Now this truck and the dump bed will be color changeable. I actually did change the dump bed color just for the video, and you guys can see we actually do have a mud flap up here, so we'll kind of select this, and this actually does come with like a mini rear bumper for us, which should also work out very nice for us. So we'll definitely move this back into place, and just some rescaling we might have to do. So we'll raise this up just quite a bit, and looks like we will have to, almost looks like we don't have to shrink it, so that almost looks to be good right about there. Yeah, I think we'll kind of keep it there, so that looks perfect. You guys can see, there we go, and the bed is still a bit high compared to that. So I think up next, we'll kind of just select this and raise it right above there, so it looks to be perfect right about there. You guys can see it is a pretty big wheel gap here, not the best, and I think I will have to work on that. Up next, we'll be coming over here, and we do want to take this ball hitch and move it forward. You guys can see all the way over here. And then next up, we do have to come over here to the attacher joints and move the back one. So as you guys can see, it's way over there. We'll just kind of move it back right about there, and we'll do this once again. And so as you guys can see, we did that. Next up, there's a few beacon lights, and I will be focusing on all of the lights off camera, but let's kind of come over here to those lights, and let's see if we can do them. So beacon lights, it looks like we do have 4 of them, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I actually think that it'll be pretty cool. Let's kind of raise this up to put them on the dump bed area, so that looks to be perfect right about there. Really do like that position actually. This one we'll kind of paste it right over here, so you guys, since we got that one done, I really do like that a lot. And then I'm thinking for these, let's take a look. Looks like we can most likely kind of just set them. Oh yeah, that looks to be perfect right about there, so that looks to be nice. We'll just kind of select this one and paste it here. Overall, I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. We did a really good job working here on the F750 Power Stroke. Here it is, guys, the brand new 2017 Ford F750 dump truck, which is a single cab. This thing does look pretty cool, and the cab is color changeable. I will finish up the lights, and like we're saying, guys, I will be making another version where we could haul grain and the building materials mods, such as gravel. But thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.